I'm very much looking down to see how can Wei try and interact with this bot side. Like, can you try and help out Ming? Because you do have the Nautilus there. I mean, great engagement.
But still at least holding on.
And technically, if RNG kills someone on T1, Wei just gets all that gold back, right? Because he just steals the body and then he's good. So maybe there's an angle here, you know?
Yeah,
Give me the cope cube.
How I know you ran it down on Diego and solo queue. Hold that thought, though.
3v3.
Yet to be contested, starting with the Fury. We're next and all ready to go in. They're going to try to burst down one target. Blow him up! Find the reset, and that's money in the bank, baby, because Wei, he's taking Zeus's body, and he's looking to finish the job. Going to the wall. One more. He's going to pick up the grapes. He can lay down the smoke tree. Jiahu on the backside. Baker. Mana! And it's resets it your way! And that's it! You cannot take this!
We're still going to be looking, oh my god, at T1.
Breathe, trying to clear as much of the wave as he can. Holding on, getting the stun down. The ultimate around to reset the tower aggro. T1, it's a clean dive. They've got the Herald and they are firing back. They will not let that last fight slow their momentum.
Yeah, the pace of this game is not going to slow down here. Wei's already on the cross map looking for the Dragon. I expect Herald to be placed here on this top lane. Yes, they went 4 for 1 in that 5v1, but they managed to pick up that Herald. But Breathe has TP, so I'm not sure if Owner will...
Ranked everyone. We need to see if he can try and carry forward here again.
Here as a mid lane, Baker stepping forward, staying into the creep wave, trying to avoid the stun, trying to get the two-man. But again, the burst is too much for him to survive.
Wei is such a huge driving factor in this game for RNG. He got put behind exactly where they want to fight, but with 2 minutes left, they need to find something.
Stun over the wall, looking for the follow of Zeus. Hook shot, wall dive out to safety. Not really a play here. Wei, unstoppable, getting pulled back. That is too far. He will get taken down. Big shutdown, and now Breathe is next on the chopping block, but he will slice his way out to safety. No dice for the follow. He has to turn, and they cut him down.
Oh, Xiaohu's still looking.
Not want to give this Herald up.
Looks like RNG want to play more for the side lane, see if they can get this Rift Herald and crack open some of the turrets, but T1 already here.
No Ashul just yet. RNG are stuck in this corridor. Don't want to go too deep because the turrets are there. We'll see if they go for the contest. Ming has no flash though. He can't really go in. They'll just turn straight onto him and he'll fall. I think RNG are going to push mid.
Put that Rift Herald. They could immediately put it down in the mid lane.
It also goes to that top tier too. Ping's coming down here from Owner. They know they just committed 5 members towards that bot side. This would be a massive injection of gold into the T1 top jungle once again if they...
Set up turret, set up Ash Arrow, and look for the pick.
Ash Arrow heading onto the Nautilus. Where's the follow-up going to go? Xiaohu looking for an angle onto Zeus. The whole team being split now. Hookshot, wall dive forward. Unstoppable happening. Brought Zeus back in a team. That's going to be big. The ult now coming in. Gala on the backside has to do everything, but it just will not be enough. Gala! The shutdown, maybe it will! Can they turn it here? No. T1 holding strong. Both sides trading blow for blow.
1 for 2, so it goes in favor of T1. They'll place their pinks down and they hesitated a bit in deciding whether T1 are actually going to do this. And when RNG respond, they pull off and go towards Dragon. So now RNG have invested their wards this top side and they can't get into the bot side of the map.
It's such a good call from T1, because as we said, like, this is where T1 want to know exactly where RNG are.
On every play, making sure they cannot get an objective. You want Baron vision, we're going to push you out to the point where you can't start it up. Now when we go to Dragon, you can get a little bit of vision, but you don't have time to start it because Zeus is already on the way over. There's an arrow, but Zeus might be a bit too far.
I don't think they're going to fully commit for the play here. Breathe, very tanky, but does look nice. Definitely solid.
Without Ming kind of being their guaranteed engage tool with that depth charge, well, they're free to just keep walking up and just keep pushing RNG back.
Here's the window. Looking for a TP out of Breathe here, I think. We'll see if they finish it because Zeus can turn onto Wei and ult him.
Wei, go unstoppable, can go over the wall. Arrow coming in. They're going to try to lock him down immediately. The Camille says not getting into the pit now. That's the Baron for T1. They want to keep things going with Gala. So incredibly strong. Gale forcing forward, wants to finish off Zeus. 1 kill. Then now the reset coming out. Wei, all the strength, all the...
Mid-tier 2 is the objective. Last kind of tower here for T1 to crack open to make sure they have full map control. Their tier 1 mid is still up, so the amount of control they'll have is incredible.
Trying to kick the fight off. They caught Goma! There could be everything. He goes golden, but it won't stop the rest of the team. Immediately Breathe is under the backside. T1 are now pulling back. Baker doing so much damage to Xiaohu, but Xiaohu turns his attention to the smushy Heimer. But the death ball of T1 retreats, and Breathe will not find another kill. It is Zeus on the side. It was Zeus in the early game. Owner coming to back him up, and how could you have it any other way? Jungle and top minutes. RNG holding on for 5 more minutes than anyone else, but they're not just happy with that. They want to look for more. T1 for now. Breaking 1, breaking 2. Backing away on the 3rd inhibitor, but want to kick fights off again. Gala locked up. He has the cleanse finally just in time. Wei, there's no one for him to reset off of. Big leaping in, but he will walk away empty-handed.
T1's Baron buff was falling off as they were hitting the Nexus, and they thought the Aphelios would clear out the...
Maybe not. I mean, top wave needs to try and crash at the same time here.
Here we go.
Blank. This is it, the last desperate attempt, but they catch Owner. They need the reset so desperately. Waiting on the ultimate from the Aphelios, waiting for them to group up. Gala knows that this is the one that could decide the game. Breathe on the backside, now trying to lock him down. Faker burning, Faker ticking. Can they get the reset for the Viego? Yes, one more hit. They will find it. But still, T1 with the advantage in the fight. Gala on the backside immediately. The stun now coming up. Gala, desperate to survive. He's getting ticked away. He's getting knocked down. The ulti will not be enough. Way trying to have his hero moment, but T1 say not today. T1 striking first, and the best of 5 as they knock down RNG.
RNG were trying their best to hold on, but it got to the point where no matter when you engage, T1